just wanted to find out if...
It was early this year when the Ministry of Education and Sports came out to carry out the national headcount of the schools under universal secondary education, as question of ghost teachers and students as well as underfunding stressed the sector. Now the headcount reveals that the number of students for the universal secondary education has increased by at least 9% from 2011. This will require a total of 97 billion annually to cater for them.
The total annual budget requirement, therefore, is 3.9 billion.
But even with budget constraints, the ministry notes that amongst the top challenges is absenteeism of teachers.
The head teachers will be asked to explain this anomaly. Secondly, there are teachers on the government payroll in 165 private secondary schools. Given the big number involved, it is likely that these teachers just teach part-time in private schools, but are on payrolls of government schools.
The headcount also reveals that the dropout rates and repetition are still high, standing at 9.9% due to lack of tracking mechanisms for transfer, poor academic performance and HIV/AIDS.
Okay, let us look at it.
Congestion too remains high, with a quarter of the 1,900 schools surveyed having more than 60 students per class. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Education is also considering guidelines to stop very young children from being put in boarding schools.
Taking a child of 3 years to a boarding school. And yet there are many early childhood centers, which are, very many of them, which are of day school. So what we are going to look into also is a matter of the responsibility of the part of the parents. Why take a minor of 3 years to stay at school? What will be the work of the parent? So it is something that we are also questioning as in the ministry.
Maurice Ochol, NTV.